And tonight, immigration advocates say California's new law banning most law enforcement from wearing masks on duty promotes accountability. But they say it helps build community trust. But not everyone feels that way.
I'll be signing a bill, the first in the nation, saying enough. ICE, unmask. What are you afraid of?
This weekend, Governor Gavin Newsom signed Senate Bill 627, also known as No Secret Police Act. The ban is California's direct response to a recent series of immigration raids in Los Angeles where federal agents wore masks while making mass arrests.
Here in Sacramento, across the state of California, and of course across the country, we're seeing increasingly aggressive ICE enforcement, immigration enforcement in general. As we see that masked agents are, pursuing these operations, it doesn't only create fear among immigrant communities, but also among the broader community.
James Potter works for Opening Doors, a nonprofit dedicating to serving immigrants. He says without proper identification, it's really hard for people to identify whether law enforcement is truly law enforcement or whether it's someone impersonating them. Julian Sanchez Mora agrees it is a welcoming effort to limit the abuse seen against immigrant communities.
This law will allow a step farther and will allow individuals to contact their law enforcement, to their local law enforcement, and report any masked individual who claims to be a federal agent.
The president of the Peace Officers Research Association of California also responding to the new bill being signed into law. He says he is outraged by the passage of SB 627 and that it does nothing to protect Californians from federal immigration enforcement actions. Instead, he says this bill makes local officers collateral damage. Potter says he understands the safety concerns, but he questions at what cost.
While we understand that law enforcement needs to be protected, that can't happen at the expense of the broader community. I think it's really important that we acknowledge that people in our community are here to rebuild their lives.
Both Potter and Sanchez Mora believe the organizations or individuals may now attempt to challenge the new law in courts, and it's still a matter of time to see how it will be enforced.
Concerns, of course, this law is not, or this bill, now law, is not perfect. It establishes that a violation will be either an infraction or a misdemeanor, which may not be enough to convince, to persuade a federal agent to follow this law.
And we reached out to our local ICE spokesperson for comment, but we have not heard back. And this new law goes into effect January 1st.